Hey you guys, welcome back for another video. If you are new, welcome. I am Kimberly. I am a stay-at-home mom to 3 awesome kids, and our family is on a big journey, slowly but steadily, towards just simplifying our lives and just making life as rich as possible. And so in this video, I am going to share with you how I am fighting hair thinning and hair loss with this all natural remedy. So just to start off, I have to give you a little bit of context. I was a hairdresser for 10 years in my local area and absolutely loved it. But as I had more kids, I definitely just struggled to really, justify like what I was making versus what I was spending in childcare. And I homeschool my kids, so as we kept having more children, I had to get out of the salon setting. So as the years have gone on, I have definitely gotten more crunchy in just everything that I'm doing. And since 2020 and all of the madness, I've just really woken up to not, to be perfectly honest, this is just my story, but like I just really don't trust the medical system that much. And 2020 really just put the nail in the coffin. And if I can do anything myself naturally, I'm going to go that route with the least amount of chemicals. And having a child, my youngest child has a lot of skin issues and whatnot, and the last thing I think about is trying to put pharmaceuticals on him. So anyway, with all that said, I noticed back in June that my hairline was thinning a lot, and I had no idea why. And I just wanted to get down to the bottom of it and try to figure out how I could do that naturally, just try to boost more hair growth and thicken my hair. Now, the women in my family, I know there's a genetic factor here. The women in my family, as they get older, their hair does thin out, but I really think a lot of that has to do with just general health, food, and yes, genetics does play into that, but I don't think it's as much of a factor, just knowing, other things. So I had to do some research. So I was just Googling, what can you do for hair loss, this, that, and the other. And I found that rosemary and clove is really great at restoring hair loss, growing thicker hair, and, stopping and regrowing, just reactivating the follicles in your hair, which I never learned in beauty school. So I was like, wow, is it really that simple? Like rosemary and clove. And I know there's a few other things you can do, but those were the 2 I was gonna focus on. So I bought this book a while ago online, and I absolutely love it. I can try to link it below for you, but it's just all about plants and what type of therapies that they can provide for you naturally. And so I have made this spray that I put on my hair every time I get out of the shower, and I've been doing this now. Let me preface this. I only wash my hair, get it wet, about every 5 days. Now, if you do this more, then you can use this spray a lot more. Maybe you want to use it, at night before you go to bed, whatever works for you. But I've only been doing it when I get out of the shower after shampooing and washing my hair every 5 days. So you could do this more and it's not going to harm you, or you can do it less, but it won't be as effective. So what I want to share with you is my before pictures of what my hair looked like prior to starting this natural treatment and what it looks like afterwards. Now, at the taping of this video, these pictures are taken almost exactly 2 months apart, with me using this remedy every 5 days. So in this remedy, I am going to be showing you how to make it. It is super easy. There's only 2 ingredients. You're gonna need fresh rosemary and you're gonna need whole clove. So what I love about rosemary is that it's antifungal, it stimulates circulation, it's going to really help stop the loss of your hair and regrow new hair follicles. And the same exact thing goes with the whole clove. What I've noticed my entire life is I've always had dandruff ever since I was a small child. When I was really young, I had honeycomb dandruff, which is like thick. It's really gross. It's thick and like oily, kind of like chunks on your scalp. And I used to like scrape it off with my fingernails. Really disgusting. I kind of like grew out of that, and I just had always just a flaky, dry scalp. I would use, you know, salon dandruff, shampoos and products and things like that, and it just really never went away. Now, for the 2 months that I have been using this remedy, I have had absolutely no issues with dandruff, and also I haven't had an itchy scalp. So sometimes my scalp just gets really itchy. I use dry shampoo and whatever else. And since I've been spraying this remedy on my hair, I've had absolutely no issues.
So let's get into exactly how you are going to be applying this spray. So after you shampoo and condition your hair, you're going to want to put your part in, at least that's what I do, and brush out your hair if you want. You don't have to, but you're going to take your spray and you are going to make small sections and spray it directly on your scalp liberally and give it a gentle massage into your scalp, and make sure that you are doing just really focusing on those areas that are thin. So I like to really focus on my hairline and in the front part of my head. I'll do my crown a little bit and then just a tiny bit towards the back of my head. It definitely takes any of like the itchiness that I get like around the nape of my neck, but definitely don't be afraid to spray it liberally right onto your scalp. You don't need to focus on putting it on the ends of your hair, just really on your scalp, massage it in and then comb through. If you need or want to add other styling products, feel free to do that. I like to use Moroccan oil on my mid strands and ends, just for, you know, more silkiness, shine, and a little bit of heat protection. I really don't like having products on my hair. So after you spray your remedy on and put in your products, I like to do a gentle cooling blow dry to just style my hair as normal. Now we're going to get into how to make this remedy. You are going to want water. I use reverse osmosis water from my refrigerator that is filtered, or you're going to want to use distilled water. You're not going to want to use tap water because it is going to not last as long. At my grocery store, I bought whole clove in the ethnic aisle where you would find like really big whole spices. And it was 88 cents, so cheap. And then I went into the produce section and got rosemary. I'm going to use 3 sprigs of rosemary and just put the leaves in there. I'm not going to put the stems in, but you know, be generous with your rosemary, be generous with your clove. It's only going to make your remedy stronger and more effective. So once you have your ingredients in your bowl, please make sure that you are using a glass bowl. You do not want to use plastic or metal. You are going to just join them together, and then I microwaved my water. You want it to be really boiling and very hot. You're going to take that water and you are going to pour it in. And you're going to want this to steep for a good hour, possibly 2, and put plastic wrap on top. You want the vapors to stay in the bowl. You want this to stay as warm for as long as possible, and just let it sit on your counter for a good hour or two until the cup or the glass, the bowl is cool to the touch. Stick your finger in there, make sure it's cool, it is not warm, because you do not want to melt your plastic bottle. From there, get either cheesecloth or a strainer, strain out the liquid from your spices. And then from there, it's as easy as pouring it into your spray bottle. You can store this either at room temperature, like under the sink in your bathroom. You want to keep it out of light, or you can keep it in your refrigerator if you want it to be really invigorating on your scalp. Sometimes it feels really great to spray it nice and cold on your scalp. I do both, and I use it until it is completely gone.
All right, you guys, so in this video, I hope it serves you. This has really served me, and I hope you find this helpful. You don't have to buy expensive salon products or over-the-counter products to try to regrow and thicken your hair. If you go and make this yourself and give it a try, I would love for you to comment below to see if it's working for you. If you enjoyed this video and you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.